your kits right up here. You have to make another stitch. Alright, when we get them done and cut down and we start sewing them again, we want to iron them each time that we do it, because we want them to lay flat. And you know, I'm going to tell you, I have just been ironing them and they've been showing up on the white. That's where they want to lay. So I'm just going to keep on doing that, because it just seems like it's the normal way to do it, really. That's the way it wants to lay. And I don't want to fight with that and all. But in the long run, we gonna have to get this quilt done. Then after this quilt and all, I think I'm gonna start getting things ready to move, because we're gonna start finding us a place to move to and all. I think it just needs to be done now. They put a notice on our door about Noah being out there, and they're just wanting to cause trouble. So if we get out of here, then they can't put the trouble on us. So that's the way I feel. And I got a video. I don't know if I put it up yet or not, but if Rick okays it, then I will put it up. Alright, now I'm just going to take these over here. Let's see if you can see. Now, let's give you a booster up. And bring you forward like that. Move my iron back so you don't catch on fire. Alright, and then from here, I want to get my next one. I'm going to line it up with the top. And then I'm going to start sewing it down. Now I'm going opposite to that one, because this is the next block that goes on there. So it's going to be totally different than that block I just done. It's this right here, if you see what I'm pointing at. The ones I just ironed. But, so I have 24 of these to do. So when I get these done, then we'll be back. And then I'll show you some more. Can you hear the rain out there? It's raining. Alright, I am ironing the other half. Yep, it's hot. I turned it off. I had a real bad headache. I went and took me a nap, but I really needed it. So now I'm ironing these, and I am letting them just lay where they lay. And I've already got the other half done. So now then, I have a couple of these done. So let's just turn you around. And let's see, we're going to put you up there, a little bit higher. And that's about as good as I can get. So, now then, right here, let's see if you can see them. I have my blocks that I'm fixing to sew together, if we get to stay still. So, now then, if you see, we have that right there, part right there, and we also have it on this one. So what we're going to do is we're going to nestle them two together. We want the middle of it looking pretty good. We want one bunch of material on one side and one on the other. And then we're going to go on down through here. And don't fold on me, which it is. And then we're going to start sewing this down. Sew it to the middle. Now I'm going to stop it, and then I'm going to line this one up. Ooh, there's a moth. Get away. Alright, let's do one more. Now we have a whole other set that we have to do. We have to do 12 of them without the border on it. That border that we put on it, we have to do 12 of them without the border and 12 with the border. So that's 24 blocks. Alrighty, let's get this one. And I'm going to get this one off. And then I'm going to turn you back around here. Put this one over here because we're going to work on it. Now, ooh, let's iron this bad baby down first, Sandy. Don't get ahead of yourself. You get ahead of yourself, you make mistakes. Okay. Alright. Now, let me find... Yeah, I would have it all piled up with my quilt patterns here. We're going to scoot them off. Now, we are going to trim this one down. Now, I want this one to hit 11 by 11 is what I want. And got to go in some on that one. And so that's what I'm trying to do. Hit it by 11 by 11. And make sure that everything lines up. There we go. I can handle that. Now we're going to trim it off. Because that one block is going to be too big. Ooh, I do not, cutting my tip off there and I don't like that. So, let's cut that. And I'm going to have to do something. Ooh, I cut that. And okay, right here, I cut that. So I'm going to have to fix that. Oh boy, do I not like that. Sam, I am. But I will have to fix that. So let's see, 11 by 11. That's where I'm trying to get it to, is 11 by 11. But it looks like I'm going to have to go with 11 and a half by 11 and a half. They're coming at different sizes. So I don't know about that. Come on now, don't do me that way. I messed that top up. Up. But they are turning out pretty good. Try to put all that back on there. So right here is where I cut it. I don't want to mess with it. So I wonder... I think I'm going to do a zigzag right there. I don't know what color I have on, but I don't think it's going to be too noticeable. I think I'll do a zigzag like that. So I'll be right back and we'll see what it looks like. Alrighty, I think you can see that. I'm not hiding it, but that's what I'm going to do to that block. So I have this block done, even though I did do that. Alright, so I'm going to get the rest of these blocks done, and I'm going to get the rest of them blocks done like this, and then we'll come back and we'll put the borders around them. So, that's what I'm going to do to that one. Alright, we will see you later. Alrighty, I don't know if you can see this or not, but each one that has an X on it, that's the ones that I want, the ones that I'm fixing to make. All the ones that are plain is going to be like this. Now, I know that I'm going to have one of them borders right here and right here. and up at the top of this one, and down this one, and so forth. But I think that's the way that I'm going to be doing it. Alrighty, then we'll be back when I get all these blocks finished and done. Alright, I want to show you a different way. I like this way better than trimming these down. I'm taking my ruler, and this line right here, I'm lining it up on the points. This one, the yellow ones are harder to see. And I'm trimming them down this way. I like this better. It seems like they're coming out a whole lot more better than that other way. So, that's the way I changed it to. It works better. And they seem like they're coming out a whole lot better with on the sides. Like more like in a, when I put them in a, put this one in its pile. See here, I got my pile here. They all look more even. But you have to watch where you put them in here. Because see, this right here side's smaller than this side. So I just wanted to bring that out. But that's pretty. I like that. Alrighty, I'm going to get busy. I just wanted to show y'all I changed my method. Making it easier and better for me. Alrighty, I have these blocks right here. This is the way that I piled them up. And I have 11 blocks here because I have the one already done. So what I'm going to do is show you how I'm going to separate everything. And I'm just going to lay them down here. I'm going to separate them all out into what they are. Then that way I can go back, like these right here, I want to trim them down to this size right here. That was a whole lot more easier to work with than to have this bigger block. Alright, see now I come into these. So what I'm going to do is, I got these all laid out into 4s. So, I would suggest taking a pen and pinning them because they're already out for each block that you're going to do. And that way, we don't have to worry about them. Separating those. Now these right here, strips here, what I'm going to do is just lay them up here. There is 4 in a row so that we have them, I have them all together for each block. So each block I've already done put up in a pile. Man, we have got some crazy weather. We got flash flood, which I don't think we're going to have no flood where I'm at. But I never know. There's that. Then what I'm going to do next is I'm going to count out each one to, see, it'll be 11 is what I'm working with. See how small that one is? That's still the wrong size. I think this is turning out really good. I'm really happy with this block. See, I've almost got all these done. And this right here makes it a whole lot more easier. I'm going to have to cut this pile down. And after I get done with this quilt, I'm going to start packing stuff. If I don't go ahead and start packing stuff to, you know, the stuff that I don't need. Because I want to get out of here. This is just a crazy place. I don't like living in town. Because town, you get nothing but trouble in town. Look at all the big cities. And that's what's going on here. It's little bitty old downtown Marion. But we're having all kinds of stupid problems here. Shouldn't have no problems where you live. But that's Satan. We know we're in Satan's world. Alright. So I've got it down to where I can cut them down now, I think. Alright, now I'll move these over here so I can start cutting these down. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a couple of these, I'm going to lay them right inside this. Now I'm going to get this one, I'll butt it up against that one. Move some stuff out of my way so I can put my garbage. So I'm just going to recut them. Throw that away. Turn it. Line this up. Cut it. And just keep on going around. Stuff in my way here. Where is it at? Oh, it's all the way down here to the very bottom. There we go. I wish this had a black on it a little bit to see it. But that's the way I'm going to do these. Just pick them up. Whoa, look at that one. See if I can't iron that bad baby out a little bit. My iron ain't hot enough. I turned it off. Yeah, it ain't turned. I turned it off. I'm just going to have to play with it. Oh, Mama Cat, you dreaming? Alright. Line that up. Start cutting it down. Alright, I'll finish doing this right here in a minute. So let's put these over here where they belong. Now, like I said, I'm going to count these out to 11. 1, 2.
I went into a home to see some friends of mine. Of all the books and magazines, what a Bible I find. I asked them the Bible and they probably what a shame. For the dust was covered it over and all the fingerprint was plain. Dust on the Bible, dust on the holy word, the words of all the prophets and
11. Alright, now how did this come out this way? Da-da-da, da-da-da. Somewhere something went wrong, Sandy. And I'm going to count these out. I'm going to put them here. And then I'm going to count these out. And I'm going to put them up here where they belong. Like right in here. I'm going to lay the whole block out. So I can go and sew it down better. Alright. I figured I'd throw that tidbit in there so you can see what I'm doing. And if I put it on this, I can carry it around. Or if I put it on this, I can carry it around. But that's the way I do it. It was easier for me to do it this way. Set it right by the sewing machine and just start sewing. Alrighty. I'll see you later. Okay. Here is my say yes enough. Where I put my fingernail polish. It's almost empty. that shelf is gone and boxes are being put there. And I've got this packed up. And I got stuff all over this place. So, let's go ahead and work on this quilt though. I'm packing up as I'm doing a little bit of work here. Now, each one of these, I want to put a strip on it. Okay? I'm going to put a strip on this side, and I'm going to put a strip on this side. After I put all the strips on that needs to be on, I'm going to take the rest of the strips and I'm going to sew one to each end with different ones on them. Now let's look at these. See here how that right there has that kind of flower? Alright, let me get that one off. So we have two of those and we have two of these. So I want to try to put one at each end. Okay? So when I get those sewed on and done, then we'll be back. Alright. The next thing we want to do is we want to level this right here up. And that's what I've been doing. Leveling them up. And working on those strippy things. So, alright. Now, I measured this, and it's like 10. So, I need to cut these down to 10. Okay? So, all I'm going to do is line them up, and I have the one side on, but the other side is not on. Okay? See here? So, I've done cut some down so that we can sew a few of them on. And I cut them down to 10. Okay. So, let me get these right here cut. So I can get these done. There we go. Now then, I've got those cut down. Those are ready. Now these right here, all these have this right here one on this side. So now I have to put these on the other side. Alright. Now then, I have this one. And that first block that I made, I'm going to have to take it apart and redo it. So it'll be the same size as these. Because these are a different size now. When I changed the cutting in them, and I changed the inches on it. Y'all have to forgive me. Emmy went home. Everybody went home, and now it's quiet around here. I tried to take a nap, and of course, telemarketers, they called me. Couldn't leave it out. Well, then I tried to go to sleep more, and all I could do was just cough and cough and cough and cough and cough. So that pretty well much took that away. So now we're going to sew these down, and then we'll have our block. So I have all these right here to do. So I'm going to get this done, and then we'll be back. And then we'll work on these some more, because there's some we have to do some, put a strip. Some of them are 2, and some of them are just 1. And since they are different sizes, what did I do? Okay, there's my ruler. Like this side. Let me do this better. on it. Alright, this side is, say, 11.5, or almost 11.5. What is it now? 11.25. And this one right here is 10. So see, we have two different sizes here. And when we go to put it together, we have to make sure that we don't have one going this way and one going this way. They all have to be consistent, the same size. So, when we get back, we'll work with these. So, in the meantime, I'm going to get all these to look like this one. And I'm going to go ahead and take this one down and see if I can't clean it up to make it the same size as those. Or is this right? Will this work? Let's see. This will fit this way. Well, I don't see why it won't work. I can make that my baby work. I'm going to leave it alone. Yep. Alright, so I'm going to make them all look like this now. So we'll be back. Alright, I have these blocks done. So, now I need to put the strips with them. I've already got one. So I'm going to look at my paper. I got one strip on one side. So I'm going to mark this one off. So according to this, I've got two right here that needs two on it. So I'm going to get one, and I'm going to put two with it. And then we'll get another one. I'm going to put two with it. So that way, we have those. Those will get sewed on to this one. And then here's this one, which I already did. I'll put it over here. So now I've already got it marked off, which I shouldn't mark it off that way. Just like that. Then we got one more right here, so let's mark it off. And I'm going to get another one. And I'm going to put a strip with it, and it needs to go this way. So there's that one. Then I got another one. And this strip, boy, that looks funny as all get out. Don't look level at all. Well, I wouldn't call it level either. Alright.
You need to go ahead and sew your out edges edges on each one of those.
Alright. Now, I got this one right here, and it needs to be at the bottom. Okay? This one here needs to be at the side. And we need one to be at the bottom. What do I do with my strips? There it is. So here is this one at the bottom. Alright. My next one, it'll be up here to two. This one right. And another one that needs to go to the side. I'm trying to keep it straight for me. And then another one needs to go on the side. Alright, sounds like somebody's here, so I'll be back. Alright, let's see if we can't go back to this. Alright, now, what I'm going to do is I know I've got two that has to have the two on the inside, or on the outside. And I want them to go at the top. Now, I made sure I got this one, so hopefully it'll cover that little boo-boo up. It ain't too bad. We can handle it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pin this one down up here. And I bet you I didn't make this other one long enough. And I'm going to have to cut some more. I almost made it long enough, but I need to cut some more to make it longer this way. Alright. So, I think what I'd rather do, just to save time, is get a couple of these and sew them right at the very tip of this one. And grab another one and sew it at the tip. And that way,
You're not wasting all those strips.
Right. I'm not wasting all those strips. I'll be back. Alright. Now then. This one right here will go up here. Look how long that one is. It still won't work. Alright. So I'm going to put this one here. Like this. Then we'll take one of these. And I'm just going to pin it right here because that tells me that's the side that it needs to go on. So this one right here will be this corner right here. Okay? So we'll set this one over here. And then I'm going to check that one. I should have checked that one and that one, but that's okay. Alright. Then I'm going to, this one right here will be up here in the corner. So it's going to be at the top. And then it's going to be on this side right here. And that's where it has to be sewed. Then that way, we got them. Now, we have this one right here. We're going to go right here. And it has to have one on it. So we're going to put this one on this side. I know that if I take and turn it around this way, it'll be right. But if I go through each one and I do this, I make sure that I have it right. You can understand what I'm saying? I don't have to worry about, I have it right. So I'm going to check another one off. Now then, I need one more at the very bottom. Right here. I think that this should be it. Let me make sure. Let's check that one. Oh, I got one up here at the very top. Let's make sure. Yep. Okay. This one right here will go up here at the very top. And now I'm out of pins. And I'm out of blocks. So I'm going to sew all them down. Then we'll be back and see if we can't see what we could do about putting this thing together. Lay it out. Okay, I wonder if y'all could tell that I have been stressed. One of these blocks do not match. And you know what? One I already fixed. That one does not match. That one I already fixed. This is the first row. You see here? This needs a strip on it. So, see, I can't get rid of this cough. So you see what my problem is? And this right here is too short, so I'm going to have to cut some more. Can't use them. So you see what my problem is here? But this is the first row. Okay? And it looks like I'm going to have to fix the other ones too if they need it. Because I don't know what I was thinking, but I can't help it. I'm one stressed person right now with all this baloney crap on me. So now I need to, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these out that I need. And I'm going to lay them out per row. Okay? But I think it's going to look good. I think it looks good already. Alrighty. This is the first row. So I got to have a strip here. And I'll probably have to have more strips on all of them. But I'll see. I'll see what happens. And all. If I really, what I really need on it. As I go. So I'm going to cut some strips, I guess. Alrighty. Let's get this board out of the way. Alright. I have laid these right here out. And I'm going to tell you the truth. I can't get them to go the way I want to. Like this one. I want them to go like this, but then I need a one down here. When I put one here, then I got to have one like this. Now this works out. But when I come down here, they don't work out. And I don't see why it don't work out, but it's not working out. So what I'm going to do is all these blocks, these right here, not that one, this one, not that one, this one, and these right here, I'm going to fix them all the same, like this. That would be my best way, because I don't have the mindset to work on this quilt the way I want to work on this quilt. Because I got to try to find me a place to stay. A place to move into is what I'm trying to say. I mean, I can stay here and put up with the garbage, but I don't want to. And everything, and I've got all that on my mind. I've got packing on my mind. And I want to get this quilt done. I do not want to pack this quilt up and it not be done. So, I'm going to make all the blocks like that. They don't look that bad side by side. You see what I'm saying? They don't look bad at all. So if I still go with 4 across, and I'm just going to leave it like that. Leaving 4 across like that and just put them together like that, like I normally would. Because I don't want to fool with the stress right now. I really don't. So I am just going to do them all the same. And let it go. So I've got some more of these to do. And all. So when I get all of them caught up, then we'll come back and we'll play with the finding a backing to it and try to do some small free motion, because that's about the only thing I know to do to it. Yeah, right there it is. So I think this would be my better bet, even though it's not going to take long at all to finish these, because I've already got just about all of them done except for these right here. So it ain't going to take long. Alright, I'll see you when I get them all done. Alrighty, this is what I have decided to put on the back. I think it looks really, really good. Okay, this is what I'm doing. I'm taking my 17 inches. I don't know if you can see me. No. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. You can see. Good, 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 good. Alright. 17 inches. And then I'm lining this up with it, and I'm lining that up there, so I'll have a straight thing. So, I'm cutting them out, 3 of them at a time, so that I can do 3 of them at one time. That gives it the right amount to cut down. Got 1 more to go, and then we'll go from there. And what I'm doing, I should have cut 2 of them out before I even started, and then that way you wouldn't have to watch all 3 of them. But that's okay. If I mess up, then y'all get to see it. Talking to my brother from Australia, my mother is now. I just got finished talking to him. He's happy as a lark that I'm a grandma now. And I talked to my sister. She lives in Georgia. She was telling me about my other sister, Darnell. None of these I talked too much about. But she said that my other sister was using her to try to make money and everything. My sister was giving her a place to live, and she took one of her grandchildren and tried to make it sound like it was having problems and needed money, and that's so trying to extort money out of my sister's grandson when there's nothing wrong with him. Alright, now then, line these up. That looks pretty good to me. Alright, now we're going to go 17 on it. Alright, come on, come on, come on. Alright, see, I had trouble. Y'all got to see it? Ha ha ha. Alright, let's get this lined up. Lined up there. Alright. So, I know you probably can't see me over this direction. Okay, I'll leave you right there. So I'm going to put these over here. I got my blocks over here, and I'm putting 3 with it. Like that. And then I'm coming down over here, and I'm doing it again. 17 inches. Alright. Putting my 3, 2, 3 over here. Now I'm taking this right here and I'm folding it up real gentle, because I'm going to cut these down to be our strips in the back and all. Alright, now when we come back, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with the batting.